Being a part of the VH1 You Want to Know Artists on the Rise project, what is that like?
Well, it's been real cool. We've gotten to meet a bunch of really awesome people at VH1. And, we've gotten to go up there to New York and showcase for them, and do all the You Want to Know stuff. And it's been such an important part of helping us to promote, the new release. They were spinning our video for New Morning before the record even came out, so it really helped us out a lot with kind of getting people to know who we were before the record came out, because we're a band from Austin. Not too many people know us. We're still trying to get in front of people and to try and get our music across in any way we can. And having a platform that large to get behind us and really be so great, has been a real blessing. It's been everything that you can imagine and even better. We're really pleased with our relationship with those guys and hope it continues into the future.
So with stuff like that movie, are there any other TV shows or movies that you would like to see one of your songs featured in?
Oh God, yeah. Well, we've been. What I personally think has been really cool is I'm a huge sports fan, and it's been really neat to see ESPN, using our songs for some of the music that goes along with the video montages from basketball games and stuff like that. They had one of our songs called "Walk This Line." And, it was one of the ones that we recorded up in New York at Avatar for the New Morning record, but it didn't end up making the record. I'm sure it'll come out in some form in the future. But they played that one during the highlights from the whole Tiger Woods deal and everything, and it was really cool for me to turn on ESPN and just hear one of our songs kind of on a show that I've been watching every night since I was a little kid. Having your song on Sports Center. So for me, I would say that would be the biggest deal. But we've already kind of had that happen, so it's real cool. Other than that, I don't know. It'd be awesome to have maybe one of our songs in a Tim Burton movie or something real trippy and cool like that. But with the way that things are going and the way that some of the people who deal with the creative integration of music into productions such as this have been responding to the music. Hopefully these opportunities will keep coming and we'll be able to get our music out in that way as well, which is a really important way of getting music out nowadays.
Okay, awesome. So, with the sort of new album, I guess it came out about a month ago, what was your favorite song off of it?
What?
What's your favorite song off of it?
Oh, man. that's like asking somebody to choose their favorite kid, or their favorite dog or something. I would say for me, off the record, the one I really liked the most. Can I say it's a tie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the one that means the most to me personally is "Colder Months," and that's a song that's a song that Casey wrote from a spot during a time period whenever I knew him and we were playing music together and kind of working together, and to sort of see to see how things transition from us being in a place where it was really hard to get by and facing obstacles. It seemed like we were facing obstacles all the time, and to know a song was written whenever he was kind of in that place, and it's a place that I can identify with, and something I kind of went through with him. That one, to me, looking back with some of the little bit of success that we've had now, and kind of seeing how far we've come, I guess it's really meaningful to me on that level. As far as the one I like playing the most, it's probably Face Down, because I think that song's a jam, and it's one that's, you know, it's an upbeat tune where we got to use a lot of the late '70s and some of the even disco influence that I really, you know, grew up digging. And you know, plus for me, it's just a real fun song to groove on the bass guitar. So between those two, I'd say that they're my two favorites of the record. But don't tell anybody. That favorite, right?
Okay, so how does the songwriting process work for the band?
Well, our band is a band of guys that loves to play music together and loves to write music together and collaborate. We generally, you know, our lead singer and our front man is Casey McPherson, and he's the driving force behind the majority of the songwriting. Generally, what will happen is, you know, Casey will come to us with a demo he's made up, or with an idea in the rehearsal room, and we'll all kind of get together and you know, hash it out, and you know, work on the different parts, make sure that sonically and melodically our parts can mesh with one another, because there's so many instruments in our band, and anyone who's seen us live can attest to that. You know, there's 7 of us up on stage, and so as far as a sonic arrangement that isn't, you know, muddled, and something that is interesting and pleasing, those instruments have to have pretty precise parts. And so, you know, Casey will come in with the general idea and the you know, the chords and the melody, and at that point we'll start kind of putting the rock band to it, and you know, maybe changing a thing here or a thing there, possibly, you know, writing a bridge or, you know, something like that. But the songwriting process, you know, as far as what it entails with our group, it starts and ends with Casey. You know, he's the one who's got to get up there and he's the one who's got to get up there and sing it, and he's the one who's got to believe it. And you know, he's sort of the mouthpiece of our band and of the message that we're trying to get out. And so it's a collaboration where the band contributes, but Casey kind of heads it up.
Okay. So, lastly, what social networks can people find you on?
What social networks? We're on Facebook. You can find us there easily. We're on MySpace. It's myspace.com/Alpha Rev. You can also follow us on Twitter. It's, you know, it's just Alpha Rev, all one word, and all the guys in the band, you know, get on those, and we all kind of, you know, act like dorks sometimes, and, you know, mess around and post photos and things like this. But you know, we would encourage anybody who's interested in you know, learning more about us, or anybody who's maybe heard about us and just wants to kind of keep in touch. You know, keeping in touch is you know, very important for us, because we know that, you know, we're you know, we can't make music if there's nobody there to listen, and you know, we really want to make sure that people know what we're up to, and so we would encourage anybody to look us up on those and drop us a line, and, you know, stay in touch by all means.
I don't give a damn about the castle on the hill, or the gold that we could eat, or the horse you have for sale. No, I'm getting kinda rich on the side of any soul.